So if you've got any music, you can press play now, or you can just flow with no music. So just coming into your own space, start to roll around, start to check in and see how you feel. Coming into your own breath. And start to settle in the center, moving your way. Take a big inhale, floating the arms up. Long exhale, bringing your palms to the center. Just staying here for a few breaths. Allowing your whole self to soften. Elongating the breath. Just notice your body lifting, expanding as you breathe in. And softening, relaxing as you breathe out. Just releasing the hands. A big inhale, reaching up. An easy twist round to one side, softening the whole body. Inhale, lifting. Rolling round to the other side. Back to the center. Take a little crawl forward, softening all the way. So there's nothing to reach. Softening your entire body, entire self. And coming back to your center. Just taking the chin down to your chest, lengthening the back of your neck. Inhale, rolling up to one side. Rolling down and around, coming to the other side. Just noticing any differences side to side. Maybe placing a hand on the opposite shoulder, maybe taking the fingertips out to the side. Releasing here. Rolling around to the other side. And take a big inhale all the way up and over. Take a nice stretch, maybe rolling around in the spine, opening, closing, do whatever feels nice. And take a little walk around as you walk around to the other side, pausing in certain places, exploring, maybe further towards you, maybe further away. And back to the center. Take a big inhale. Exhale, taking the arms wide, right arm coming underneath the left, bending at the elbows, palms together. And rounding the back, bringing the fingers forward. Inhale, big release all the way up and around. Going the other way, left arm under the right, bending at the elbows, wrapping around. And rounding the back, fingers coming forward. Big inhale, lifting all the way up. Taking the hands behind you, press down, take a big inhale. Maybe a little sway, maybe lifting through the chest, through the hips. And coming back to your center, just a little sway, side to side, rolling around, loosening off. You're seeing what's holding tension, where you're holding tension. And taking, coming up to all fours. And just taking one knee forward, the other foot back, and take a nice stretching. And switching over to the other side, sliding one knee back, sliding the other knee forward, take a nice stretch in. And coming back to all fours, sinking hips to heels, child's pose. Just softening the elbows, finding a nice place to settle. Take a nice few breaths deep into the lower lobes of your lungs, the back of your body. And just noticing how your body expands and contracts with the breath. When you're ready, start to walk back out again, coming to all fours and just rolling around in your spine. Could be cat-cow, could be a figure of eight. Rolling the belly. And then start to roll backwards and forwards. And just as little or as much as you like. Sinking the hips forward and back. Maybe finding a nice place to linger or to sway. And coming back to your center, extending your right leg long behind you. Press down through the ball of your feet so much that your hips start to rise, the other knee just lifts up as an attachment to the rest of your body. Coming down. Coming over to the other side, extending the left leg long, pressing down through the ball of your feet. Inhale, lift the hips. Exhale, rolling back down. Rolling through your cat-cow. Exhaling, rounding the back, just following your breath to arch, look up. Rounding back in. One more time. So rolling through the spine like this, really good for the adrenals. Tuck the toes, lift the hips. Hips go high into your downward facing dog. Just a gentle lifting and falling at the heels or sway side to side or walking through the dog, you choose. And starting to walk the hands towards you. Catching a hold of the elbows and just lowering the head down, softening the knees as you go. And allowing the back of the legs to open out through the practice in their own time. Releasing the arms now, big inhale, rolling slowly, lifting all the way up. Arms through your heart center. And just releasing the hands, a gentle sway from side to side, allowing your feet to move. An extension of your hips, extension of your whole body, your belly, center of your movement. Coming back to the middle, take a big inhale, reaching all the way up. Exhale, folding forward and inhaling halfway. Exhale, folding down. Take a big inhale, opening arms to your heart center. Inhale. Stepping your right foot across your left. Rolling forward and inhale, halfway. Exhale. Taking your right arm underneath your left, rolling all the way up. Opening you. Rolling forward and down. Inhale, half. Exhale, folding down. Take a big inhale, lifting high. Crossing the other foot across. Rolling forward and down. Inhaling half. Exhale, folding down, wrapping the left arm underneath the right, rolling up, opening all the way. Folding forward and down. Inhale, half. Exhale, folding down, catching a hold of the elbows. Gentle sway, side to side. Releasing the hands down. Just take a little walk back to your downward facing dog. Walking through, pedaling the legs. Take a big inhale, rolling forward. Exhale, lift the hips up and back. A couple more times, rolling through. One more time. Bend the knees as you roll out, lifting up and gentle sway side to side. Take a big inhale, sweeping the right leg high behind, opening through the hips. Exhale, closing the hips, stepping through between the hands, easing the back knee down. Take a big inhale, lifting up. Exhale, releasing. Tucking the back toe, take a little walk back, take a nice stretch through the front leg. Little sway side to side. Rolling all the way back, take a nice twist to the right side. Exhale. And just taking the hands inside of your front foot and start to release into the hips. Maybe exploring a little way, little circles. Just find out what feels nice. Sliding that leg back to all fours, tuck the toes, lift the hips up and back, downward facing. Just take time here to stretch, to sway, what feels nice. And softening the knees down, sliding the left leg up in between the hands. Take a big inhale, reaching all the way. Releasing the hands, tucking the back toe, take a little walk back, take a nice stretch. Maybe you come across, maybe you come out to the side. And walking your way forward, take a nice twist. Rolling down, hands come inside of your front foot, maybe edging the front foot out a little side towards the side of your mat. Roll around here. Easing any tension out of the hips. And sliding that front leg all the way back. Tuck the toes, lift the hips all the way up and back. Going up to your tiptoes. Easy exhale. Sliding the heels back. And take a big inhale, sweeping the right leg high behind. Exhale, stepping through between the hands, easing the back knee down. Inhale, lifting up. Coming into a twist to your right side. Arms open. Inhale. Opening out, left side. And bringing your left hand all the way up, straight up and back behind you. Exhale, releasing the hands all the way. Send the front foot way up and back behind you, opening out. Inspiring the hips, the belly to the side. Coming back to your downward facing. Inhale, rolling out to your plank. Lowering down, knees, chest and chin all the way. Interlace the hands, rising. Easy exhale. Press down, making your way to your downward facing dog. You can take something in on the way. And settling breath. Take a big inhale, sweeping the left leg high, opening the body to the side. Exhale, stepping through between the hands. Ease the back knee. Take a big inhale, floating the arms high. Coming into a twist. Inhaling. And opening out the other way. Releasing the hands. Right hand all the way forward, up and back. And releasing forward, sending the front leg all the way back behind you, opening. And settling back to your downward facing. Just taking the hands towards you. Rolling up. Inhale halfway. Exhale, folding down. Take a big inhale, lifting up. Past your heart center. Inhaling. And take a nice twist. Dropping the knees, rolling round to one side. Inhaling. Rolling the other side. Take a big inhale, sweeping hands all the way through. Breathing out through the mouth. Getting rid of any excess or any negative energy from the week. Getting rid of what you don't like about the world at the moment. We could be here a long time. Just take a pause, a little float. Let the arms float down. Start to round the back, folding forward, and all the way down. Catching a hold of the elbows, little sway, side to side. Really let everything go, maybe a little shake. Walking the hands back to your downward facing dog. Leaning over to the right side, step your left foot up. And then press down, take a big inhale, lifting high. And bring your palms to your center. Taking a twist to your left side. Opening the arms nice and wide. Rolling all the way down. Inhale, lifting up this time. Turning the back foot down and in, coming into your warrior one. Taking the hands behind you. Interlace the hands. And exhale, taking the hands forward. Right arm underneath the left, bending at the elbows. Lifting up. And releasing here, taking the hands behind you. Interlacing the hands. Inhaling. One more time, the other way. Taking the arms the other way. Eagle arms. Exhale, taking the hands behind you, interlacing the hands. And rolling up and over into your humble walk. Releasing the hands down, step back to your downward dog. Little walk through, little sway of the hips. And take a big inhale. You lean over to the left side, stepping the right foot forward. Get nice and steady. Take a big inhale, lifting up. Taking the hands all the way behind you, interlacing the hands. Drawing the hands away. And rounding the back as you take hold. One arm underneath the other, eagle arms lifting up. Opening the arms all the way. Interlacing the hands behind you, inhale. Rounding the back as you roll forward, going the other way. Switching the arms, lifting high. Opening the arms all the way. Interlacing the hands. And we're just coming to an easy twist here before we humble down. Maybe opening the arms wide or keeping the palms together. And taking the hands back behind you, humble warrior. Releasing the hands all the way down, step back to your downward facing. You can rest and you can flow, doing whatever feels nice for you. Go ahead and settle into child's pose if you wish, taking a few easy breaths. Maybe taking a little walk side to side, nice side body stretch. Breathing into the sides. And coming back to your center. Tucking the toes, lifting the hips up and back, down. Just leaning over to one side, stepping up one leg, doesn't matter which. And walking the hands around to a wide leg forward fold. Soften the knees, just gentle roll down. Gentle sway side to side. Take a big inhale, rolling all the way up. I'll just face the front so you can see. Exhale, releasing the hands down through your step. Softening the knees, we're going to do big circles all the way. Round and around, twice more. Exhaling, crossing the wrists, big inhale, lifting all the way up. Exhaling, just softening the knees, twice more, rolling up. Crossing at the wrists, inhale. All the way forward and down. Go around the other way, big circles. Breathing up, nice deep breath in. Long breath out. One more time. And coming back to your center, crossing the arms, lifting all the way up. Now we're going to open, bending into your right knee, opening out. Inhale, lifting up. Rolling around to the other side. A couple more times. Let the arms go. Inhale, lifting all the way up. Exhale, all the way forward and down. Coming over to one side. Stretching out one arm towards your foot. Opening up. Coming all the way back, coming around the other side. Coming back to your center. Start to walk your hands back to the front of your foot. Looking back to your downward facing dog. Rolling your way forward to a plank pose. Lowering knees, chest, and chin. Interlace the hands. Inhale, lift the arms away. Easy exhale. The palms under your shoulders, press down. Take a big inhale, hips to heels. And just follow, sliding the hands towards your knees, tucking the toes. Just leaning into your palms as you peel the hips up. Rolling up notch by notch. Rolling your shoulders back. Just coming into a little practice of unweighting from side to side. So as we take our weight from one side to another, just turning the belly to face the unweighted foot, so there's no weight in there at all. And allow your heels to swivel. Maybe you'll start to lift. Turn your belly to the side. Maybe you'll find a nice place and linger. Opening the arms. Open tree face. Releasing down. Just a few more getting into your balance once more. So we're not using any momentum, we're just unweighting, turning the belly, lifting it. And if you lose balance, just step down, come back in. Turning your belly towards the lifted knee. Standing your ground. Exhale. Take a big inhale, lifting up. Exhale, rolling forward and down. Inhaling, lift. Step your right foot in front of your left, rolling all the way down. And take your right hand, right arm underneath your left arm, bending at the elbows, rolling up. Lifting the top knee up a little as you sit down into your eagle pose. Keep breathing. Easy breath. Inhale, opening all the way, stepping across to the other side, rolling forward and down. Taking your left arm underneath the right, bending at the elbows, rolling up, eagle arms. Right there. Sliding the top leg high and then sitting down into your eagle pose. Maybe a little audible breath. Enjoy. And exhale forward and just a little sway side to side. You start to soften the knees and walking down, bringing your way down to all fours. And just a little unweighting side to side here too. And moving from the belly, maybe the arm comes a little closer to you just by itself. Taking your right arm out to the side. Exhaling, sweeping through. If you wish, you could take a hover off your mat with your arm and the side of your head. Engaging the core. Inhale, opening out to the side. Sweeping through. One more time. Coming back to all fours. Just going to roll forwards or backwards. Coming back to all fours. Going for the other side. Left arm floats out. Allow your body to turn, to move with it. There's no fixed position in all fours. Moving on the same team as your whole body. Coming back to all fours, take the knees wide and sink hips to heels all the way. Just releasing any tension in the shoulders, finding a nice comfortable place for your arms. Really breathing into the lower lobes of the lung basin. Expanding the breath. It's easy to spend lots of time in the upper lobes and not really breathe into the fullness of our lungs. Inhale, rising to all fours, sinking the hips forward. You might walk the hands forward a little bit, coming all the way down. Sliding the arms forward, coming to Sphinx pose, forearms ahead of you. You can tuck the toes if you wish. See what's most comfortable on your back. Releasing all the way down. Just take a little wiggle through the hips, little shimmy. And bending the knees and take a little roll side to side. And back to your center. There you go. Taking the hands underneath your shoulders, press down. Take a big inhale, hips to heels, we're sitting straight up. And taking the hands behind you, interlacing the hands, drawing the shoulders down. And space appears between your shoulders and your ears. And there we are. And then have a little loosening up. Figure of 8 feels nice. Over to one side, taking your legs out in front of you. Take a big inhale, lifting up. Exhale, peeling your belly towards your thighs. Releasing. Take a breath. Inhale, rolling up. Just extending the legs a little further away. Rolling up and over, belly towards your thighs. Noticing how your ribs expand with your breath. Sliding your hands towards you, inhaling. And taking the heels a little further still. Rolling up and over. And just settling. If you wish, you can extend and bend alternate knees, or you can just settle here. Inhale, rolling. So just taking your knees or your heels towards you, shifting forward on your mat, and rolling down on you to your back. You can take your knees along for the rise. Maybe a little roll backwards and forwards, a little massage of the upper back. And settling down onto your back. Crossing your right ankle over to the left knee, just underneath. And lifting up your head, take your hands behind your thigh. And drawing your legs towards you, release the head back to the mat. And gentle drawing in of your thigh. Maybe if you've got lots of space, you can take the hands around your chin. Releasing the sole of the foot down to your mat. Taking the arms at shoulder height. Roll your knees over to the left side, sole of the foot coming down. Maybe looking in the opposite direction. And anytime if this twist is a little strong, you can just uncross the knees, placing one knee on top of another. Rolling back to your center. And going for the other side. You're crossing your left ankle over to your right leg. And lifting up as you take the hands behind your thigh. And releasing your head back down, bringing your leg along with you. And just breathing into your hips. Noticing any difference between one side and the other. And sometimes when we get a really good awareness of the breath, we can sense a difference between the sides of our nostrils. So if our right nostril is, breath is flowing a little less, it can indicate a little stiffness in the right side of our bodies, and vice versa. Just releasing the leg down to the mat, rolling over to your left side, your right side, sorry. Opening the arms out wide, turning the head in the opposite direction. And coming back to your center. And hugging your knees into the chest. So coming into an inversion now, if you wish, you can come all the way up and back. Rolling the legs up and back behind you into plow pose or earmuff pose, taking the knees towards your ears, blocking out the world, coming into your own little space, your own little cave. You can just simply take the legs up the wall, or if there's no wall, just taking the hands underneath your buttocks and just taking the legs up straight. So no tension in the legs, so just stacking joint above joint above joint. Allowing the pull of gravity to stabilize. And just noticing how the ribs move in and out as you breathe. And gently, when you're ready, start to fold the knees back in towards your chest. Maybe a little roll side to side. Heading towards relaxation. Taking the feet down to the mat and extending the legs along. Just allowing your whole body to release and relax. Feet flopping out to the side. Releasing your arms, fingers, shoulders. your head. Your attention to the soles of your feet. Space beyond the soles of the feet. Breathing up your body through the ankle bone. The lower legs. Knee joint, kneecap. Upper legs. And hip joints. Ball and socket. Moving to the center of the spine. Breathing up and down the bones of the spine. And way up into the shoulder blades. And the collarbones up and out. All the way down your arm bones, elbows, the bones of the fingers, the tip of the fingers, all the way back, arms all the way up into your neck, opening the throat area. Into the jaw, ears, eyes. And up to the crown of your head and the space beyond the crown of your head. Very gently, when you're ready, start to wiggle the fingers and the toes. Bring your awareness back into the room. Checking in with your breath. And taking our time to bring your knees into your chest one by one. Rolling over to your right side. Finding your way to a seat. And take a big inhale, breathing in. And a long exhale, breathing out. Twice more, breathing in through the nose. And a long exhale. One more time. your time, your energy, and your light. Namaste.